Hey, what's going on, you guys? How are y'all doing today? David here. Today is day 15 out of my 30-day Facebook Live challenge. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? It's already halfway through this month of my Facebook Lives. What's going on, Lynette? How are you doing? Good to see you on here. Guys, if this is your first time, then drop a new in the comments below. And, I'd love to connect with you. If you're watching this, let me know. Don't be a creeper and just kind of, hang out on the fringes and just watch. But comment and interact with me. I love the interaction that this provides. And also let me know where you're watching this from in the world. Okay, guys? So today in this video, I'm going to talk with you about, I almost lost my camera. I'm going to talk with you about how do you motivate people? How in the world do you motivate people? And for some people, if you don't know how to motivate people, if you're not a good leader, it can feel like pulling teeth. What's going on, Ray? How are you doing? How is sunny California over there? I hope the weather is good. Over here in Texas, it's freezing cold, but it actually got a little bit warmer today. So let's get into it. How do you motivate people? Today, 3 tips on how you can motivate people. Three, however you want to say it. What's going on, Keith? How you doing? How do you guys like to do your threes? I don't really like to do it like that. I find myself doing this all the time. This just feels uncomfortable to me now. Anyways, so it's cold today. All right, I got you. What's going on, Wang? How you doing? It's good to meet you and make you and make you a new friend. So guys, number 1, find out what already motivates them and help them to achieve it. Okay, so that's finding out people's goals, people's desires, people's dreams, and then helping them to get whatever they want out of life. Whenever you help people, what you want will come to you. Okay, that's kind of a natural law. It's like the law of gravity. What's going on, Dylan? How you doing, brother? I hope you've been doing good, man. It's been a while. So that number 1 tip is to find out what your team wants and help them to get it. So if you're in upper management or middle management, or maybe you have a team of entrepreneurs that you're working with, find out what do they want. Literally sit down and ask them, what do you want out of this? What are you here for? And in your work life, what do you want? What are your goals out of life? And it could be not even with that particular job. All right. It could be higher goals. It could be something grander. That particular job could be a stepping stone on the way to their grand life purpose. And you may be just there for a season to help them get to that goal and that dream and that purpose. We all have each other in each other's lives for a specific reason and for a specific time frame. So be there for that person as much as you can be. Really add a lot of value to them, and that will turn around and come back for you later on in life. I believe that's the principle of sowing and reaping. It's also the principle of karma. I don't know, karma and sowing and reaping are kind of the same things, depending upon which book you read, I guess. But that's my number 1 tip. Find out what already motivates them and help them to achieve it. Number 2, lead by example. All right, be a servant leader. Okay, so lead by example means you're showing them that you are relatable to them. You've been where they're at. You're human like them. You're no better than them. All right, and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty with them. A good example of how to do this to say, let's go do this. Let's put our heads together. Let's work hard together. Let's go to the gym together. Let's change our lives together. Okay, that's a good example of servant leadership. All right. Now, here comes the fine line. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, brother? Here comes the fine line of what do you take on yourself and what do you delegate to other people? Okay, because if you want to make $1 million in a year, you have to delegate the things that are basically minimum wage to be delegated out. A very wealthy man, very successful man by the name of Eric Worre. He said, if you want to make $1 million in a year, and he learned this from a mentor of his, he said, if you want to make $1 million a year, it basically means that you have to make, I believe it was like $500 an hour. Okay. If you multiply that out by the year, I believe that's how much it came out to be. You could correct me on my math on that later. In the comments below. Just be nice. What's going on, Haley? It was either 500 or 200. I don't remember exactly which, but he was saying that anything that that does not pay you I'm just going to stick with 500. Anything that does not pay you $500 an hour, you should delegate out. Okay. Now that really man, okay, then, now that kind of helps you to decide what you need to do yourself and the things that you need to hire out. What's going on, Haley? How you doing, Dusty? Good to see you guys on here. Let me know where you're watching this video from. Don't be afraid to push that like button. Don't be afraid to let me know where you're watching from. And also, if you're new, if this is your first time watching, then let me know that as well. So this is my second tip, you guys, on how to motivate people. Lead by example. All right, be that servant leadership. My third one is to go have success without them. That one's a little harsh, I know, but go have success without them. All right, nothing motivates people more than the fear. Well, yeah. So the fear of pain, that's a motivator, but also the fear of missing out is a big motivator as well too. So just go do your thing with or without them. Heck, you don't need them. Go have success without them. Go show them what's up. Go prove them wrong, right? They'll come back to you later and say, man, what the heck are you doing? Are you still doing that thing? You'll be like, yeah, you remember that thing I was telling you about a couple years ago? The thing I was telling you, was going to really help us out in the future? Yeah, it's going great for me. How are you doing? You still working for somebody else? You still doing 9 to 5? Whatever. It could be that. It could be something else in your corporate world. I don't know exactly where you're at in your situation. So that's my third tip. Go have success without them. Okay. It's easier to pull somebody up than it is to push somebody up. All right. So just go have success without them. Okay. I was going to say something else if I could just remember what it was. Caitlin, how are you doing? Good to see you on here. That's basically it, guys. I don't want to ramble on too much, forgetting that other thing that I was going to say, but I hope this helped you guys. Let me know if this helped, if you got value from this. Drop a 1 in the comments below if you got some value from this. Those are my 3 tips I'm going to review real quick. Number 1 is finding out what motivates them and helping them to achieve it. Number 2 is to lead by example. And number 3 is to go have success without them. So those are my 3 tips. I hope that it helped you out again. I hope that you're having a great Monday. Monday's already pretty much over. You can still, I'm about to go actually get a workout in, so you can still get a little bit. You can squeeze as much out of your Monday as possible. I hope that your Monday didn't drag you down. I actually see Monday and Sunday kind of as the starting line for the new week. My Friday, I actually feel I like Fridays, but at the same time, I kind of dread Fridays because it's like, man, whenever Friday gets here, sometimes I feel like I did not, get this thing done, or I didn't do this week or whatever. So I kind of like Mondays a little bit more than Fridays, honestly. Drop me a 2 in the comments if you're like that too. Hey, what's going on? That's right. Cool. So guys, hope this helped you out. Mondays, hope that this helps you out. Okay. I'll see you guys on my next video. I'll be doing this tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye now.